Hey guys, welcome to Market Watch. This is your weekly segment where we talk about the Digimon card game market. And boy oh boy, I loaded up the tabs today because there's a lot of cards I want to talk about. A lot of interesting things happening in the market. A few that I didn't really expect happening. And just some things, like always, that you need to keep your eyes on. So without further ado, go ahead and like the video, comment what you think, subscribe to the notification bell, and smash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos come out. And also don't forget to follow me on Twitch and join my Discord. Links to everything in the description below. Omnimons is what we always start with, and there's really not much change. The Zwart defeats went down a few dollars compared to last week. Zwart kind of stayed the same. Everything else kind of stayed the same, not really, to be honest. Even Ghost Omnimon kind of stayed the same. So, pretty lackluster week for Omnimon movement. Although, this Omnimon is interesting. 66.69. Nice. Oh man, it just keeps going down though as time passes. So that dropped a few bucks, but you know, whatever. That's just on the Omnimon card. Give it time. Eventually, it'll go back in price. Now, Diaboromon. You guys missed your window. I'm sorry to say. There's no going back now at this point. No listings, almost just going up in price. If you guys bought them at 50, like you should have, either sell them to make the quick profit that you were looking for, or just, you know, keep them. Keep them, play Diaboromon. It's up to you. The deck looks like it could be a very low tier 1, maybe tier 2. Maybe not something I take the Nationals per se, but it is a good deck. Diaboromon is expensive for a reason, and with no Tournament Pack 1 reprint that we know about, just this is where it is now. And speaking of the other hot card, 69.99, nice on the Andrew one there. And you know, there's more listings than I remember that I was seeing last time. Definitely a little easier to buy into this week, but it's still up there. And again, you kind of missed your chance for this one. You could affect the market if you want to, if you want to buy these 4 maybe, and then set the new floor at like $88, whatever. You know, there's plays you can make on the market if you're looking to buy and sell type of deal. But yeah, this card's really expensive. It's not going anywhere else. Also, 69.69, very nice. But yeah, this is your Paildramon alternate art. I just brought that up for the lols here, but for real though, wait. Please wait for this to come out. It's even further away now. It's not even released this week now. It's now the January 21st. Do not pull trigger on cards like this, or even cards like Analog Boy Full Art, going for $79. I can't believe, you know, they're selling. People are buying them, even though this card will go way down in price. It is a good card, but it is not $80 good. I don't, guys, just stop. Just don't buy these cards. Wait a few weeks. It'll be okay. Don't worry. Now, a card that is very expensive, for good reason, I guess, is the Premier Event Greymon. Now, this is $300, with not a lot of listings, obviously. Why am I bringing this up? Well, because the same Greymon card is getting a high prize art reprint in the fact of Event Pack 2. You know what that means, right? It means that these ones may not be desired as highly as these ones. Now, depending on the Event Pack 2 and how much is being circulated, you know, it might see a bit of a price increase. This one might see a little bit of a price decrease. I don't think there's any question in anyone's mind that this Greymon is technically the highest rarity Greymon, as opposed to these two when you compare them together. However, this does exist, and I do want you guys to be aware of that. That's all. Just know that this card is $300. Maybe it'll go down. Maybe it will. Or maybe people just will say, you know what, fuck it. If you want it, you gotta buy it. You gotta spend money on it anyway. See what happens. Ancient Garurumon is just been going on that roller coaster, and it's now on the downturn. BT6 does play this card in some top tier blue gameplay. So I definitely do recommend getting these copies or your alternate arts if you want them. It's up to you. Vmon. Oh man, Vmon. This keeps going up. So some of these anniversary box toppers are seeing hype right now. Some of these anniversary box toppers are also going up in price, as you can see here. Be careful. These cards, you know, you get these in your boxes of BT6. That's the only way you get them. And you get 1 out of 10 potential options, I think. you need to make sure you're really careful with picking these up because, you know, a little bit of hype and some of these cards could really take off. So just a word of caution there. These cards will continue to maybe see fluctuations as long as BT6 is in print run and there are boxes to be bought. But when those boxes are gone, watch out. That's all I'm going to say. This is your every so often reminder to buy Shine Greymon alternate arts. They just keep going up because people know. It's going to explode in price. Just your reminder right there. And while you're at it, if you want max rarity TK, they've been going up too. Maybe make sure you get them before your time runs out on these if you want them. You will need them for BT7 hybrid, yellow hybrid stuff. It is maybe the best deck in the format. Abumon here. It keeps going down because of just, you know, how many dash packs there are and little variances like that. Really interesting fact though is, again, these dash packs will run out over time, and then a card like this might just be expensive one day. So just be careful with these new dash pack cards. Gobblebond will see play all the way into BT8 unless some magical ban list happens, and maybe Ice Wall gets limited here way sooner than it did in Japan. You know what I mean? Maybe BT7 will happen and Ice Wall will be at 1. I don't know. But regardless, if not, Gobblebond will see play for a while. This card will always have a little bit of money. Just be careful with it. Sirenmon, Winner's Pack Double Diamond. I think I maybe covered this card once, if ever, but it just keeps going down. That's all. So I wanted to bring to your attention. Biyomon, for the rainbow foiling. For some reason, it seems to be just going up in price. And I don't really know why. There's a very good Biyomon coming out in EX01 that kind of maybe replaces this one in Jesmon and other red decks. I'm not really sure why it's seeing such high prices right now, but it's not necessary. If you have them, I'd probably sell them, to be honest with you. Now, stuff and things. These alternate arts from BT6, they seem to be going in an upward trend if they are seeing tier 1 top table play, which they are. Itmon exploded for some reason. Beelstar has been gradually increasing, and Sistermons, both of them, have been going up in price. And this is just for the very, you know, played ones. Some, like Titamon, for instance, they're really not moving. And that's honestly fine. But I wanted to bring this to your attention because these cards are only getting more expensive. However, you know, you gotta be careful. So, a card like Sister Mont Blanc, we know that in BT7 we're getting Sister Mont Blanc Awakened, which means that a card like Sister Mont Blanc Alternate Art will just be expensive for the very near future and will probably keep going up. When EX01 comes out, the Sister Mons aren't going to see any less play. Jesmon is still going to see top table play, which means these Sister Mons are still going to see top table play. You know, you might want to grab your Blancs, they are going up. Maybe they'll pump a whole bunch of BT6 and like destroy the value on these, but then again, it'll only be about a matter of time before they go back up. And then when you think about Beelstar and Impmon, these cards are very waifu. They are extremely waifu. And when cards are waifu, yes, they do follow the competitive trend, but they have their own little waifu tags as well. Just be careful with these cards, please. They are going up. If you are holding them to hold for the sake of making good bank, definitely do that, because it's definitely a very good idea. We're having a conversation on stream if Musketeers, what the deal with Musketeer is going to be. Musketeer is a deck that is going to stick around in EX01, make no mistake, and while it may not see top tier play in BT7, it will continue to see play. Not to mention like a card like this Impmon that can add any 7 Great Demon Lord or any 3 Musketeer card, a Digimon. You know, that's pretty good, because it's not like they're going to stop printing 7 Great Demon Lords. It's not like they're going to stop printing 3 Musketeers. We have a whole new Beelzemon support line coming out soon. You know what I mean? This Impmon is going to be a very expensive card for a while. I'm not even going to give you advice on it, because I don't even know what's going to happen with it, to be honest. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, because I know I got to get my place out of these sooner rather than later here. Cordramon. This is my card I wanted to bring up from the original event pack. We know that they are giving us original event packs in Nationals. We don't know, though, besides that, if they're going to be reprinted again. So this pack, we know it's going to have at least one more hurrah before maybe it gets not printed anymore forever. A card like Corgemon might always be playable because it's a 5-drop blocker for 6,000 DP, and it might retain a little bit of value compared to other cards in the event pack. So just kind of like a word to the wise that the original event pack time is almost up, and you might want to consider getting your cards, because if they continue to see play, some of them, they will just go up. Yeah, there you go. Patamon Store Championship kind of went back up in price. What the hell happened, eh? Someone bought one for 4, 8, 8. What's happening here? Why would a Store Championship promo be going up in price, you wonder? Why? It was literally just $4, $3 last week. And we were telling people to buy this card because it's a good price. Why? Well, because Nationals was announced, which means Store Championships are, I guess, on a little bit of a break right now until the next season. And that probably means there is a new Store Championship pack coming out, which means if you want to get your Store Champion cards, get them. That's all I'm going to say. Diaboromon, again, another Store Champion card. Brought this one up in particular because, you know, Diaboromon hype in BT6 EX01 coming up. And this is the max rarity of that Diaboromon for BT5. So, just a PSA there. Finally, is this Jesmon. That has been going up in price. It's another one of those BT6 alt arts that keeps going up in price. But this one is special because it is also getting a reprint with all the Nationals new cards coming out. So it will this one will no longer be the max rarity Jesmon. It does complete a cool little puzzle piece for your binder, and some people, you know, really get off of that kind of thing, but it won't be max rarity anymore. So just take that one with a grain of salt as well. That's it for Market Watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did I not cover anything I should have? Did I cover everything you wanted? Did you learn a lot of good things? Let me know. And we're gone. See you later.